radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesianicristo.
You're watching INCRadio. You're watching INC.
Everyone, and welcome back to our live show only here on Central Valley Satellite Studio, where we have conversations that feel like home. Of course, that's in line with Valley Grown. So we're staying rooted and staying grounded and staying excited in every episode during our shows. And tonight is no exception, everyone. And to you listeners and viewers out there, this is indeed not only my treat, but your treat as well. Guess what? I have all of our hosts for tonight. You're going to get to know not only myself, but the rest of our hosts only here on Central Valley Satellite Studio. Without further ado, I'm going to go and pass it on first to Terry. You're up first. How you doing over there?
Hello, Melvi. Thank you so much for having me today. I'm so happy to be with all of you again. It's been a while, so I'm so excited to be here with all four of you. Back now to you, Mark.
Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Melvi. And hello, everyone. YouTube land. It's been so long. It really has been. Hey, right, Dylan?
Yes,
And we're so happy to be back. And we're actually looking forward to talking about the many things that happened in February and March. What do you think, Caitlin?
I'm really excited to talk about how much we've grown all throughout February and March. And of course, I'm so happy and excited to be joined by my very lovely and amazing hosts.
And of course, we're also grateful for everyone here joining us on the live chat. So please continue to join us and leave your comments and to be able to reminisce on everything that's happened here on INCRadio, Central Valley, California, home of the Valley Grown. I'll hand it back to Melvi.
Thank you. Thank you. So everybody, I know that you love posting and saying everything that you can think of, especially when it comes to your comments. We'll be reading a couple of them later on. But I think, Caitlin, if I'm not mistaken, posted an engagement question before we started our show. So please engage with us and answer those questions. Now I'm going to throw in also questions to my friends over here, my co-host for tonight, which is all of them, because we love INCRadio. And tonight we're going to present to you some of our thoughts and experience, and we'll go down the memory lane when it comes to our own personal encounters with INCRadio. And of course, with everything else that we've talked about, and Mark mentioned this, between February and March topics. Okay, so Terry, Mark, and Caitlin, are you guys ready? You ready to rock and roll?
Ready.
Yeah? All right, my first question to you is, Mark and Caitlin, you're up. What do you love about INCRadio?
I'll let the newbie go first. Newbie, what do you think?
You also know I am like the newest host when it comes to INCRadio. I love being a part of something that's so engaging with fellow brethren, being able to share our faith. It's just really exciting, and to explore different topics such as like siblings, social media, anniversaries. It's just really fun to get engaged like that. How about you, Mark?
I can attest to that, Caitlin, and especially when it comes to the engagement aspect of INCRadio. I've been noticing a lot of brethren have been coming up to a lot of us. I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you guys have experienced this, but when I go to like different locales or I go to different activities, brethren just come up to me and say, "Hey, you're the INCRadio guy," and I'm like, "Wow, is this what it's like to like be noticed?" And I'm like, "It's awesome for everyone that's in the chat. Like, it's really really awesome to meet everyone in person and it's awesome to make those connections actually in real life coming from the INC radio show. So that's definitely one of my most favorite parts of INC radio. Terry, what about you?
Oh, yes. So my favorite part of radio is another platform for us to get to know other people, around the world. And also the engagement part is what I really love with our viewers and our listeners, people who tune. And you're right, Mark, for whenever we go out and have our activities, they do come up to me and say hello, more than before, like, they know you or something. And you're like, yes, that's right. You know what I mean? I'm so surprised. But I am really happy for having that. Those are my favorite things. But I really love doing radio. So it's one of my favorite things to do. And I look forward to doing them. Yeah, doing the show. Melvi?
Yeah, thank you for your answers. We're very delighted to have you. Listeners and viewers, it didn't only, or it's not gonna come from me only. You've heard it from all of them. You matter to all of us, and you're also one of the reasons why we joined INC Radio. It's where we build connections through communications, and also whether we're in person or online. You see us in person. We appreciate you as well because you acknowledge us. And thank you so much for all of your continuous love and support that in every show, we feel that from each one of you. Now, I love INC Radio. Well, at first I didn't even want to be.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened.
I do want it.
I wanted to be vulnerable here. Terry was actually asking me, I don't know how long it's been, 3 years, 4 years ago, when we were still in the other district, when we didn't have Central Valley yet. And she was so kind. She was encouraging and she was inviting me. And I told her that I think you can say during that time I wasn't ready yet. And for some reason, I was at first a couple of times I guested in their shows. So I was a guest. My first experience, I was literally shaking because I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. It was kind of awkward for me to just look at the camera and I feel like I'm talking to no one. but really I'm talking to the audience who are watching. So I wasn't accustomed to that. And it was surprisingly, and eventually I gave in. I tried it.
Yep.
Tried it and experienced it. And guess what? It helped me tremendously when it comes to my social skills, my communication skills, and getting to know brethren all over the world, whether in person or virtually, have been such a wonderful experience. So now, as a host and you watching us, and some of you have already been our guest, right, in the past, and we hope that you'll also be encouraged to continue to join us. And some of you maybe are anxious or maybe still a little iffy about it or on the fence about it, but just try. You'll never know what kind of outcome you're going to get, right? And when it comes to life, that's also the same thing. So anyway, Caitlin, Mark, and Terry, next question is, what's your funniest moments in INC Radio? Do you have any?
Let me go ahead and start with this. All right. So for all of the viewers here, okay, you all know how horrible I am at these games on INC Radio. Now, I've been on INC Radio for about 7 years now, and I haven't won a single game on INC Radio.
It's okay.
No, it's not.
It's okay because you just have to remain optimistic. As long as you're participating, you're playing, you're doing your best.
You're right, but for how long? Anyways, right? I look back to it, and I think to myself, it's okay. I do think it's okay, but come on, Mark, you gotta win one now. What about you? What was a funny moment you've had on INC Radio so far?
I feel like for me, we all make mistakes. We're human. I feel like when I just trip over my words, I kind of just laugh at myself over it. Even when I go back and watch the video, I'm like, oh, I kind of started there, and I kind of make a face. I'm very expressive, if you all don't know. So when I'm honestly, when I mess up, it shows on my screen. So when I'm looking at the videos, I'm like, oh, I made a mistake there. But you know what? It's okay.
Yep.
It is okay.
I mean, I don't notice it, so it's
Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it.
I,
Funniest
for
moments.
me, the moments that I have is like the banter between the hosts and even with our panelists sometimes, the bantering back and forth. I think that makes me really get connections again. That's really helpful for me. It makes me feel more relaxed and they feel more relaxed. So they're apt to answer the questions that we ask them freely. So that's how it is for me.
no.
Melby?
Yeah, what about
My
you?
funny moments, well, when Mark calls out on me because I'm not paying attention when it's supposed to be my turn.
Melby.
That's one of the funny moments. It's because when you have audiences and they interact so much and they say all these funny things, and then on top of it, the guests also share their experiences and funny moments. You get sidetracked at some point. So when I'm so focused on one thing, then I forget that I am also part of the show sometimes. I forget what I'm going to say next. And so with that, okay, so now that we've shared a little bit of our own personal experiences, we've had many awesome topics for the month of February and March. Can you name a few, or at least one of your guys' favorites?
I'll go ahead. So with our going back to February 7th for our 1 year anniversary show. Shout out to the district CFO for joining that one, by the way.
Yes, yay.
On there. And for all the brethren that came out to support that show. I think that was one of our most creative shows that we've had in the time of CVC. Like, what do you think, Caitlin?
I really wish that I could have been there in person, but that day was also my birthday, so I had a lot of activities. Everybody was just having so much fun, having all the district officers in one roof, all of our hosts in one frame. It was really exciting to see, and everybody was just so happy to experience our first year together.
And the banter that day was immaculate. I think the vibes were also very immaculate. On that day.
Yes. And don't forget the audience. The audience is over
Yes.
there.
Oh yeah, the
You
live
should see
audience.
the smiles,
Awesome.
the smiles on their faces, their phones taking nonstop photos and
Right.
videos. Yeah.
If I can have everyone in the chat, CVC, go ahead and make some noise. Let me hear the roars in that chat.
Oh yeah. Speaking
Yes.
of roars, can you read a couple of them right now while we're getting ready for a short break? We will have a game, Mark, by the way. We're gonna have a game, and this is your opportunity to win it. Are you gonna be in it?
We're gonna let you win.
We're gonna let him win.
Right.
So while we're getting ready for that, okay, go ahead, Caitlin, if you can read a couple of the comments. It looks like our chat is actually flooding right now with lots and lots of love.
As you mentioned, I posted a question asking what was your favorite memory from February and March, and Melissa Benedicto said, "Hi, Caitlin. Hi, hello." The INC Radio episode that stood out the most was our first year anniversary special. We have most of our district presidents under one roof and a live audience. We also have Mario Oka. Good day here in the Philippines. Enjoy watching here on Central Valley, California. Greetings from local of Brixtonville, district of Caloocan North. Thank you so much,
Mario.
Thank you so much for your constant support and constant love. Embong Liman, who is my cousin. Hi, Kuya. Happy viewing, everyone watching from the Philippines. And Carolyn Shank. Hello, Central Valley, California, tuning in from local. And then she said that she loves her INC radio family. We all love it.
One of my inspiration, by the way, an awesome host. So she's on INC Radio Sacramento. So I think we're maybe ready for the game. Are we ready to play?
So ready right now.
Excited.
Do it.
So excited. Oh man.
Maybe we're still waiting. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, so the game is called Solve the Idioms. If you guys are familiar with idioms, well, if not, then you're going to get to know a couple of them tonight. Audiences, are you ready to participate? Let's go on the first one. First slide, please.
Oh,
Burn
no.
the midnight oil. You have four choices. Letter A, burn the candles. B, take a nap. C, work or study hard. D, burn calories.
I
Who
don't
doesn't
know.
want to burn calories?
Burn calories.
Burn the midnight oil. Answers. Who's answering from the chat? Anybody answering from the chat?
Please, yeah, 'cause I have no idea.
Burn
what's
the
going-
candles.
It's C. Like just working hard, studying really hard, burning the midnight oil.
Okay,
Burn
go
the
ahead.
Yeah.
Let's see what the answer is.
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, who got it right? Who said work hard or study hard? Did anybody say it?
I think it
from
was Caitlin.
Caitlin. Oh, nice.
Yes,
All right,
and then
next.
Scott, Benji got it right. Anna got it right.
Oh,
Brother
nice.
William got it right. Yes.
Wow.
Come on, Mark. I know you want to
Okay,
win. Let's
next.
go.
Next one. Leave no stone unturned.
Am I
Letter
going?
A, in a difficult situation. B, look for stones. C, use all available means. D, not solving the problem.
I think
Ooh.
Mark thinks
Abe.
it's for stones. He's gonna look for
I-
rocks.
Okay, what's the answer? Let's
Let
go
us
see what
see.
the
Let's
answer is.
go.
I think it's C. Yes.
Yay!
Yay.
Oh, a lot
Mark
of them
got
got it
that
right.
one.
Yay! Okay, next
Leave
one.
the stone unturned, so you gotta be looking for stones.
In high spirits. What does it mean to be in high spirits? Letter A, very satisfied. B, very happy. C, very hyper. D, very.
Yeah, right,
What does that say?
I
right?
think we're all hyper tonight. Okay, what's the
It's
answer?
hyper,
Let's go
hyper.
what the answer is because I don't know the answer.
I think.
Very happy.
Very
All right,
happy.
next one. I think we have two more. So this is second to the last one. To turn a deaf ear. Hmm. A, disregard or ignore what was said. B, to play ignorant. C, to leave the room. D, walk away from the conversation.
Ooh. Terry, what do you think it is?
Let's see. Letter A.
They're thinking, Capo. I think some of them said
Lost
B.
necessary, so.
All right, let's go see what the answer is. A, disregard
bum,
or ignore
bum.
what was said. All right, last one.
That's
Can't judge a book by its cover. I think we might be familiar with
I got
this.
this one at the moment.
A, not criticizing a book by its cover. B, cannot judge based primarily on appearance. C, you cannot judge one's outfit. D, I can't complain about the book. Mark, what is it?
Gotta
Mark.
do it.
All right, let's see the answer. Last one. Oh, B,
yeah.
Oh,
I cannot judge. Thank you, Beck. Mark, thank you for trying. Better luck next time.
There'll be other games.
Thank you to our audiences. They actually,
more
some
shows.
of them got all the answers right. So congratulations, viewers and listeners. Thank you for your participation. We hope that you learned something today from that game. All right. So don't forget to come back next week for more. Now we're going to transition to the different activities that we've had so far this year. It may be the end of the month, this March, or this weekend is, or actually it's Monday, right? Monday's the last day of March, but we never stop here on CVC when it comes to local and district activities. We bond and bond and have a great time. So, to my friends, what are some of your favorite? I lost my train of thought there for a second. What are some of your favorite district activities? I'm gonna say fun and family in Rosie because I see
Yes.
family. I met a couple of them, and it's always nice to know someone new, someone that I haven't met or talked to, and it's always get to have that build that trusting relationships and be able to communicate with our brethren and get together and just not only see them from the other activities, but also actually like have a conversation with them during those times. So that's very important, the connection in communication. So how about you, Terry? What's your favorite
Oh,
district activity?
yeah, I have a couple, but yes, one of them was the fun day in Arose. But most of all, what I like about that is the food.
Wait,
So,
you were
you know,
there?
whenever
How come I didn't see? How come I didn't see you? Were you on the food again?
so whenever we have that CFO fun day, it's always the
Yeah.
food that really just makes me go. And plus, you
Ah,
know, they have some great games that
yeah.
our CFO had with us, and then of course the connections with people. Some
Mhm.
people that I met for the first time, so I was very happy to talk to them and stuff because she recognized me that you know I did some radio, and I said, yeah, that's me, and then we started talking, and I was so happy that I got to get to know her. Next to you, Mark.
Yes, and for everyone in the chat also, if you've had anything that's happened in the month of February, March, feel free to share it in the chat so we can let us know. We want to join in on the fun, right?
Rudolph said, I love the choral comms and CFO fun days. Actually, I love all. Don't make me choose one. Don't make me choose one. Yeah, we have to choose one, right?
So fun.
How about
Yeah,
you, Caitlin? And Mark?
You know what? I'm gonna still agree with all of you. I think the CFL Family Fun Day was one of my favorites as well. Just seeing those as young as babies and then even like grandparents just having so much fun, having the time of their life, like playing games, trying different foods, talking to each other, getting to know each other, catching up. I just feel like the level of love and communication with each other was just so high. We were all in high spirits that day.
yeah, very hyper
so
that day.
yeah, yes, very hyper as well. It was super fun.
I
It was
want
a play, especially the games. It was so much fun. Go ahead, Mark.
to, yes, so I want to add on to that as it's actually the first activity that we had as a district when we first got established. So
That's
definitely,
right.
definitely leaves a lot of memories for us as it was the first way for our district to get to know each other in that way. But to add on to that, in celebrating our first year anniversary, we had the February 15th where we had a plethora of activities all on the same day with the Binhi Friendship Day,
Oh yeah.
the booklet formal, and then the CWS Kids Day. I know as that was my last Kadiwa formal, it was honestly
Aw.
more memorable ones, and I'm glad that I got to spend it with all the Kadiwa that was here in Central Valley, California. Shout out to my Kadiwa family. I love you guys so much. Melly, love you.
Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and read more comments. I know that we are coming to a close, but we're going to go ahead and also thank our listeners and viewers because, again, without them, we also wouldn't be here. So go ahead, Mark and Caitlin, if you can help me, read a couple more, that would be awesome.
Most definitely. And first, we just want to go ahead and highlight our district staff that is here, especially to
Oh,
our
yes.
Kaizes and Tinu. Thank you so much for tuning in and supporting us in INC Radio as you always do. So I see Kabenji in here as well. And of course, a very own Rudolph. Thank you for always supporting us in our INC Radio efforts and for all of our viewers. So for example, Asaf Fajardo, hello po to all from district of Caloocan in the Philippines. Oh, wow. Greetings from the district of Local Rosi, district of CVC. Thank you, po, sir. And then we have Gary Kubota. Happy viewing from the Local Fresno district of Central Valley, California. Hello po from Riverbank Local CVC. Happy viewing po from Floyd Laya. Robert Gallo. Happy 11th birthday, brother Daniel Dogsy from Merced.
Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
We have birthdays in the chat. And then from Angelina Hightower. Hello, Sister Melby. You look lovely tonight.
Wow.
Oh, look at you.
I got my
How
rose
about
pants.
just after Melvin, huh?
Yeah, I know. Hey, we by default share the love, right? So,
Yes, everybody looks good. Beautiful. We're blossoming for the spring. Okay, any more?
yes, and so Also, we want to mention from Anna Himbach, I love Filipino food in reference
Yes.
to this Family Fun Day, and we love international food in general. So you're not wrong. You're not wrong. And then from Elvira Tamayo, I loved the CFO formal activity.
Ooh, hi,
And
Mom.
that's a
What was
xenophobia.
the-
Remember how when she was on the show, everyone called her mom?
Yeah, she was. She was. I
That's
remember
right.
that.
Yeah,
That
and we
was
got hungry because she just talked about food. Okay, any last words before we end? Any thoughts? Anything you want to throw out there? Greetings, last words, encouragements to all of our
I,
listeners and viewers out there.
I do want to say for everyone that has been on the show and for everyone that continues to support Central Valley, California satellite, to definitely be optimistic and to definitely give it a shot to be here on the show. You'll be joining one of us four here in wacky, fun, serious, or what was the hype? What was the word for a very hyper?
High spirits.
High spirited show, right? And so I look forward to having you guys here and for us to be able to grow our INC family radio together, as that in itself is the essence of the Valley grown culture.
Mhm.
Very well said, Mark. Caitlin.
Oh, me. For anyone who's thinking about INC Radio, do it. I've been a guest multiple times, and then Melby, Terry, and then Mark, and then Carl Rudolph asked me to be a part of it, and with no hesitation, I said yes, because I just feel so much warmth and love coming from all the people that I've gotten to know on INC Radio and our fellow hosts. Like, I love y'all.
Aw,
Aww.
love you. Thank you for being here.
Aww.
All right, Terry.
Yes,
words.
just want to say thank you again for having me here. To all our viewers and to all listeners, thank you so much for all your support every Friday at 9 p.m. We do expect you here again. Melvi.
Thank you. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. And of course, before we close, we continue to acknowledge all of our spiritual leaders, beginning with Brother Wally Tarai, our INC radio station manager, our CEBSI president and CFO coordinator, Brother Angelo Iranio V. Manalo, and last but not least, our brother Eduardo V. Manalo, who is our executive minister. Without them, we wouldn't even be here. And to be given this opportunity in this platform to not only get to know each one of you, but also all the brethren all over the world and all the listeners and viewers out there who are listening tonight. Thank you so much for all that you do. Thank you for your support. To all of our district staff as well, thank you for all that you do in our district. We can never forget all of your love and care. To all of the members in our district as well, thank you so much for your support. And if you haven't, smash that like button. Please do it now before we end. And if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, do it now too. Click that notification bell so you'll never ever miss our show only here on Valley Grown, where we have conversations that feel like home. We love you so much. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you again next week. Don't forget to send your reminder. 9 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, only here on Central Valley, California Satellite Studio. Thank you so much. Bye for now. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Sa iglesia sila ay nagmamahal. Sa aming